From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Here's Carlos Gomez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Here's another 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's Jurickson Profar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Hey, even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. Ready with the 0-1. Turned on down the line. And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, they elected to play the infield back right there, and there's a lot of ways to get that runner home. Just put the ball in play. He was fortunate and found a hole, but he would have picked up that RBI even if they were able to catch that grounder.
Here's Mike Napoli now. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Dribbled back toward the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran, 1 for 3. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Ready with the 2-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rangers 1 and the Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Paul Hamels gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5. But he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball one. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He'll try again, 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Another 2-2 offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, how about Dansby Swanson? He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Digging in now, Dansby Swanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, previously against Cole Hamels, and even 10 hits in 43 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, when you're facing a top of the line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And it's grounded foul.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hamels into the windup. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. It remains 1-0. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. A changeup over the inside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopper, foul.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And he struck him out.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Freddie Freeman. Freddie can pick it, man. Throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does the splits on you every now and then.
Striding in, Nomar Mazara, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Bases are empty. One man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here it comes now to Andrus. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with a 2-out infield single.
Into the box now, Cole Hamels. Has a look, now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Well, this is an interesting scenario, Matt. I think with the pitcher at the plate here on 2 outs, you're probably not going to see him steal, because if he gets thrown out, then you got the pitcher leading off the inning. Take a chance, see if he can hit a ball in the gap and maybe score you from first.
The 1-0 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
The 2-0 on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again. Ball 3.
There's 2 outs in the inning, 3-1 count to the pitcher. You got to make him swing the bat right here. You just have to.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Texas, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
No strike.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
On deck is Nick Markakis. Now here it comes. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. Hit hard but foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Drilled right back up the middle, and there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard to third. Oh, look at Beltre to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting second. Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves go down without a whimper here. They still trail 1-0. Set to start the third as we're back on MLB Network from Suncrest Park near Atlanta. Ready for another chance?
Leading
Carlos
off for the
Gomez.
Rangers.
He'll lead things
Center
off
fielder
here in
number
this
14,
one-run contest.
Carlos Gomez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, left fielder Jurickson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jurickson Profar. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Beltre, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he tried to get him to chase a couple pitches right there. Look, 0-2 with 2 fastballs. Then he came back with off-speed pitches, and now the count's even. I don't know. He might have to go back to that fastball and see if he can get it by him.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they're up 1-0. Adonis Garcia digs in now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Mazzara is there, 1 away.
Batting 8. Catcher.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Flowers.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a strike.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
In now, Julio Teheran. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
Hamels into the windup. 3-0 on its way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Three and 1. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate, making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. Still working on a 1-0 lead. Striding in once again, Mike Napoli comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mike Napoli.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Rougned Odor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A fastball that just misses inside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
3-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Rangers lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. Second at-bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. That's inside. 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And that's in there. 3-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul, off to the right, out of play. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Circle change, too low, ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. swing and a looper to left. Profar over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. He'll get it into second, and he is into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Odor charging in on it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Stepping in now, Cole Hamels. Squaring around now is Hamels as he puts this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Well, things are happening now. All he wanted to do was move that runner from second to third, and he gets a base hit. So now they're sitting first and third, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Here's Carlos Gomez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Jurickson Profar.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's Jurickson Profar as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. First and second here with nobody out. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got a 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch yanked on the ground down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2, and a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch, and a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Josh Callmenter is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Josh Callmenter.
Adrian Beltre will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it to first? And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
First baseman number 5, Mike Napoli.
Come on, let's get this job done.
Here's Mike Napoli now. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Let's stop him right here.
In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. 1-1 coming now to Napoli. Right side hit hard, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Back-to-back changeups. He spit on the first one, recognizing it well, saw the second one, and didn't miss it for the base hit.
Here's Rognedodor now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Hey, usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive another run. You have to be happy with this.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Comes this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Four runs here in this half inning. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Shot back up the middle. Inciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0 delivery. Change up low, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the Braves nothing. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. The pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes. All right, Nick, here we go.
Little flare out to left, and Markakis has got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Little soft liner right there dropping in the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
The ball, right?
Has a look. Now the pitch. 2-1. Hamels up to 73 pitches now for the afternoon. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Mazzara is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman number 13.
Now at the plate, Adonis Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there, almost got it too.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
The pitcher, number 55.
Kurt Suzuki will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Andrews ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Braves will settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. The Rangers lead this one 5-1.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over, the hard-throwing right-hander Blaine Boyer. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Really aggressive swings right now. Ball's out of the zone, up high. He's swinging through them, not going to put him in play. He's really got to bring that pitch down and get it into the strike zone.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Into the box, Cole Hamels, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Fouled back. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And that misses. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Ball 3. Carlos Gomez waits on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but That wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Swanson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Center fielder number 14, Carlos Gomez.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Gomez. His prior history versus this arm, a 3-for-7 line. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kemp has a read on it. And that retires the side. Rangers set down in order. They're up 5-1. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs. He blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
1-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazzara racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he takes strike 2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's a 1 positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality of who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
In now, Nick Markakis. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a good pitch as Markakis is retired for out number 2.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Stepping in now, Brandon Phillips, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hamels comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Little dribbler down the line.
2-strike changeup, but he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with 2 strikes.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-2 pitch. There's a breaking ball blocked by Lucroy. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down here 5-1. Back here at SunTrust Park, the Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Profar.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Swanson into shallow left. He's got it 1 away.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses. Ball 2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to Phillips. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
First baseman number 5, Mike Napoli.
Striding in once again, Mike Napoli. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They lead this one though 5-1. Keone Kela gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Keone Kela.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Adonis Garcia.
And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
So he tried to go back-to-back curveballs. The first one he fouled off and should have recognized he was on it. The next one he didn't miss it for the base hit.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Here's the 1-2. And a neck high fastball that time. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. The fastball down near the shoe tops. 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Matt Bush takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Matt Bush.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 pitch on its way. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Rangers 5 and the Braves 2. Ian Kroll has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
46, Ian Kroll.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point.
Rougned Odor.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
No strike.
Here it comes. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turn the momentum back to the other team.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Ready with the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. The 3-2 one more time. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Get the strikeout.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close. Nomar Mazara waits on deck. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Well, that's back to breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Another full count pitch home. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
This one's down to third. From his backside, and the throw will get him at first as he threw that one while sitting on his wallet, and there are 2 away.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one, and as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Now batting, pitcher, Matt Bush.
Delino DeShields will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Delino DeShields.
Fouled off into the seats behind first. And he misses with it. 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Here's the 2-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Jose Ramirez
answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Carlos Gomez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And a shake of the head as that ball was hit hard, but it'll leave the bases loaded. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
8th.
23, Jeremy Jeffress.
Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Freddie Freeman.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Kemp. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Runner at second here with one man out.
All right, Nicky, let's go now.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Let's go, Nick.
2-2 now to Markakis. And a foul pop behind the plate. Lucroy is under it, 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He went down on strikes last time up. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away.
Come on, Brandon.
Another 0-2 coming. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Let's go, Brandon.
Set to deal on 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail 5-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jurickson Profar. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Flowers has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Adrian Beltre, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Freeman is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Mike Napoli.
Here's Mike Napoli now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Rougned Odor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order, and it remains 5-2. Sam Dyson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 47, Sam Dyson.
Now batting, Adonis Garcia is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Adonis Garcia.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Ready now, Tyler Flowers. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but Then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Cole Hamels in line for the victory, showed the lead hold. Here's the pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And the pitch on 2-1. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. At the plate, Ender Inciarte. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hey now.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes.
2 out with the man at first. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here he comes on 2-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Three and one.
3-1.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Mazzara is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
5-2 the final today. Julio Teheran was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the glorious Rangers. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. 8 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs. 9 hits. No errors. 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Cole Hamels. The loss goes to Julio Teheran. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.